Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a knife video for you. Today I've got something really, really special, and that is a full handmade custom Warlock from Vincent Lessard. I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. I'm sorry about that, Vince. But I have been following VL knives for quite a while. One of the great things, I've mentioned Canadian Knifing Gear a number of times on this channel. I'll continue to mention Canadian Knifing Gear on this channel. It's a great Facebook group for like-minded people who enjoy sharp, pointy things. And part of one of the great benefits that we have in that group is among its members are some absolutely phenomenal makers doing absolutely phenomenal work, and Vince is absolutely one of those. And in a perfect world where money was never an object, I would own a custom from all of the custom makers that are in Canadian Knifing Gear. I think they all do great work, and I love that they're fellow Canadians, and the design aesthetic for all of them is really, it's rare. I'm a pretty picky guy when it comes to style, but I have to say the designers that are part of Canadian Knifing Gear, all of their sort of design language, I really, really connect with. Maybe it's our common heritage that somehow makes us, you know, have a similar visual style or something, but I love this. So this is the Warlock. It does have a Kydex sheath, very stiff on the retention there, but that's just fine. And this is almost a perfectly sized, one of the most perfectly sized EDC fixed blades that I have seen out there. It is just really, really not only attractive, but sized so well. Now, this happens to be a full flat ground version. There are a couple of variations of the Warlock that you can get. And I have to say, Vince has done a fantastic job. I have used this a little bit, so you might see yeah, you can see some rubbing on there where I did some food prep yesterday and then wiped the blade off with a cloth and left a little bit of a marking behind. But look at this gorgeous satin finish, absolutely fantastic, really nicely done micarta here with micarta pins. Nice little lanyard hole here at the back. I have to say, first of all, my initial impression of this is just so positive. And the reason I love this so much is, one, I really like the design, all right, but two, this knife does a great job of kind of letting you know, as you look at the details, you can sort of pick up that this is a fully handmade knife. And I absolutely love that. But well, you can tell it's a handmade knife. You can't tell because of foibles and mistakes and, things being a little wonky. It is, the fit and finish on this is so good. Everything is exactly as you would want it to be. The grind is even. The edge is fantastic. The micarta and the whole handle in general is really, really nicely finished and perfectly clean and smooth. Like, in terms of attention to detail and getting the finishes right, Vince has absolutely nailed it. And I have to give him a lot of credit for that. Really, really nicely done. The sheath works very, very well. It is a little stiff going in. I have to say that, but that's fine. You want that level of retention, especially if you're going to be carrying this on a belt. You don't want it to be, you don't want that knife to be dropping out. You could actually probably even carry this. Well, you certainly could. You could carry this like on molly webbing upside down or something if you wanted to. For me, it's going to go on like an easy clip and get clipped to my pants or my belt. I'm debating whether I put the clip on this side and sort of tuck the sheath in behind the belt. That's sort of where I'm leaning right now. But anyway, we'll see. I'll update you when I do the full review how I ultimately ended up setting this up. I have to say I'm quite excited to have this, and you can probably hear that excitement a little bit in my voice. I've been watching Vince for a long time, following his work, and been just pretty pretty excited to pick up something that he's done. I should give you a quick rundown on size and weight here. Again, these numbers are going to be subject to change because this is a handmade custom knife. So every Warlock is going to have some slight variation, but this is 7 7/16 overall. All right, almost 3 5/8 on the blade length. And you guys know I like a lot of blade. That's a big win for me. 3 3/8 grip area, which is completely fine for my size large hands. You can see that there. I get a full 4-finger grip without any problems. 3.15 ounces, and it goes up to 4 ounces when you add the sheath. The other number I guess I should give you is that overall, let's see how dumb I look this time. That was a little better. The overall length is 7 3/4 with the sheath. All right, so what are my initial impressions? First of all, beautifully done. The work here is very, very nice. But in terms of the knife itself, it's a great balance of utility and size. You know, this is a blade that you can easily carry on your person all the time. It's not heavy or obnoxious or unruly in any way, and yet it's big enough and comfortable enough in hand that there's not much that you wouldn't feel comfortable doing, right? I'm sure there's some like outdoor survival tasks where you'd want something bigger, but you know, this is such a nicely balanced knife that I've got to say that it really lands in a sweet spot for me in terms of an EDC or sort of hiking style fixed blade to carry around with you on your belt or on your pants or even in your pocket all the time. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Go check out Vince. Give him a follow on Instagram. I'll put a link to his Instagram down in the description box, as well as a link to a couple of channel sponsors. So go ahead and check those out. That does help me out as well. All right, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.